Welcome to Car Talks with Amanda. Today's topic is ghosting and the fact that I am at an age now where I got ghosted recently, and the worst part about it is I'm not upset that I got ghosted. I'm upset that I'm being mature about it.
2 seconds later.
I hope you had a girlfriend and she caught you sending you dick pics. Stupid boy.
One of my clients, a husband, unfortunately, he was going through this illness, which was terminal, and because of it, his wife decided to leave him.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another video of women dating after divorce. So we're gonna kick it off with this one right here. Now this is a happy face if I've ever seen one, you know. This face just speaks to me. Happy womanist over here. So let's see what she has to say, guys.
Welcome to Car Talks with Amanda. Today's topic is ghosting and the fact that I am at an age now where I got ghosted recently, and the worst part about it is I'm not upset that I got ghosted. I'm upset that I'm being mature about it. Because 10 years ago, if you ghosted me, I would lose my fucking mind. I'd lose my fucking mind. But now I'm like, I hope you had a girlfriend and she caught you sending you dick pics. Stupid boy. That's maturity, right? I'm doing that. That's right? I'm doing it right?
No, you're not doing it right. So guys, she has a tattoo. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but she has the tattoo on her chest. All the piercings, just... This is what, you know, the 20, 25-year-old womanists who like to have their cake and eat it too, who want to go to clubs and everything and say, oh, I'm still 26, you know, I'll get married soon, I'll find a man, doesn't matter. This is how they end up. Overweight, with all the piercings, don't fit together really well, let me say, and bitter, you know, doing TikToks in their car. Just a really sad picture, but a well-deserved one.
It feels right.
Best stories I ever came across is when one of my clients, a husband, unfortunately, he was going through this illness, which was terminal, and because of it, his wife decided to leave him, and although she didn't blame him for it, she did not want to be the caregiver.
Oh, wow, how graceful of her, you know, how considerate and modest of her to say to him, you know, I don't blame you that you are, you know, terminally ill, but, you know, just the woman's got to do what she's got to do.
He had been with his wife for many, many years, and she just chose to exit when things went downhill. Not only did she leave him, she wanted half the property, she wanted child support, and she was even claiming spousal support. The ironic thing is, if she would have stayed with him, once he passed away, she would have gotten most of the assets.
So these guys, now, I don't want to put all women in the same bag, but this is really a, you know, behavior that we see more in women rather than men. To leave when things get dire. And I've heard so many stories. Leave a comment if you've had any, or if you've experienced any. But you know, usually when men, they go through a depression or they lose their job, you know, I've read stories about guys who have like a paternal figure or mother figure pass away, and they are like down for a couple of weeks and their woman leaves. Like and again, not all women. In fact, I don't think you know, I wouldn't say that the majority of women do this, but the fact that the numbers for women are so much higher than for men is just really sad, man. Like, it's frightening that, like, as a man, you have to worry that you have to be on top of life all the time. Meanwhile, men, you know, it sucks for both men and women for something bad to happen to your partner, but men don't leave as often at all like women do. You know what I mean, guys?
Okay, so when you're doing something new and it's something that you have not experienced previously and you don't really have a great deal of your own context to draw on. In this instance, for me, it's dating online, it's being single. These are all brand new things. What's absolutely valuable is to, at each stage of the process, to kind of take some time to evaluate and consider how the process is going, but also how you feel. How is this feeling for you? Checking in with yourself, checking in with your body, checking in with your mind, checking in with your heart, taking some time to allow that feeling to be metabolized and digested. And that is really what.
Can you understand anything she's saying, gentlemen? Like, if I will tell you, look, you have to digest and materialize your thoughts, and you have to check in with your heart and with your brain and with your chakras, like, what would you understand of that? What would you do after I told you these words? It's all, it's nothing specific. It's all a bunch of gibberish, and it amounts to nothing. Like, you will hear women say, I've healed, or I'm going through the healing process, or, I'm working on myself, and they're not doing anything. Like, they're not changing anything. They're not thinking of anything. They don't, come clear with any idea. They're just speaking all those whimsical words. You know what? If you're single at that age, you're probably going to stay single forever. Really, it comes down to planning. As a woman, you have so many options, and just the fact that you can't make one of them work is such a red flag.
What I'm having to do, because all of this is frankly pretty scary. Being single, putting myself out there, meeting complete and utter strangers on the internet is completely wild. So I'm trying to do my best and taking my time. That's Sinclair Diary.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I thought it was interesting, so I'm going to share it. I think this can pertain to different parts of your life, but I'm going to use it for dating for my example. It talked about that there are times that we ask people to show up for us in different ways, and we put an expectation on that situation or how we think they're going to show up for us. And when they don't, we end up being disappointed. Not that they're a bad person because they couldn't show up for us. It could be that they are just not capable of showing up for us the way we need them to. And when you start dating, I think it's so important. Communication, first of all, I think is so important. And understanding what each other's love language is. Because if I'm dating a guy that his love language is, let's say, gifts, and my love language is spending time with me. I mean, do I want somebody riding my ass 24/7? No, I don't. But I do want a guy that likes to spend time with me and wants to do things with me. And his love language is gifts. I could spend as much time as I wanted with him, and it's very possible he might not feel loved. I'm showing up for him the way I receive love, not the way he receives it. I have to show up for him the way he receives love. And I think you have to ask yourself in that situation, am I capable of really showing up for him? If gifts is his love language, am I capable of doing that? I know for me, if a guy started buying me expensive gifts, I'd be like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't want that. I just want you to spend time with me. He'd be showing up for me in a way that I don't receive love. So it's important that you understand how each other receives love. And are you capable of giving that type of love to the other person? Let me know what you think, and go be amazing.
Really wise, gentlemen. Just really great advice. And I don't say that necessarily ironically. It has some truth to it. You know what's the problem? This is an episode of Dating After Divorce. So this woman is a divorced woman. And then the problem is, you've already had a man. You've already had a chance to implement all that knowledge into your relationship. All these, just constant tips, and life hacks about dating, and women just showing up on TikTok like, I've figured it out, girlies. Now I know how to keep a man. And then they are divorced. It's like, why didn't you apply that to your marriage? When you promised on the altar that you are going to be there till death do its part. Why didn't you apply all of that right then? But no, guys, because we want the greener patch of grass. We want to find something better. And then we end making TikToks at 40. But guys, we'll end the video right here. Just a quick moment. I want to give a shout out to Locke the Bounty Hunter. Please, guys, follow him if you haven't. Just check him, because when Taylor was checking through the different applications, be a content creator, he asked me for my opinion on Locke, and I really liked him. He's just amazing. If you don't want, you know, if you're used to me constantly being when speaking because I don't find the proper words, you'll check Locke the Bounty Hunter. He really, man, the words just, he speaks in poems, guys. He never shuts up. He has something to say all the time, and he's just a really great inside commentary. He's really funny. His editing skills are over 1 million. So go check him out. Maybe you will like his content. But that will be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.